Moscow with Horry County Police Department says they believe it was an isolated incident, but still no word on a suspect tonight. A walk in the park turned out to be anything but peaceful when a toddler was stung by yellow jackets. Now his grandmother wants to make sure others know about this hidden danger. Our Ann Emerson went down to Hampton Park where the attack happened.
After a close call yesterday, this grandmother took us back to the scene of the crime, where she says her 2-year-old grandson stepped into trouble. ABC News 4 called the director of the Charleston City Parks to take a look with us.
To be honest with you, this is my first ground bee complaint since I started.
A rare yellow jacket ground nest.
Base of this tree, we can see that the active yellow jackets are just about a foot off the base of the trunk, and they're going in and out of the ground where their nest is, and it's probably a nice little protected area with some mulch, and it's probably just an opportune place for them to nest.
Still swarming with stinging bees, just like they were when her grandson disturbed them on Sunday.
The next thing I know, I see these insects coming up from under the ground, and I'm realizing what's happening.
Her grandson had stepped in the wrong spot.
He came tearing towards me. I grabbed him, wrestled him down, tried to get the shirt off, and, you know, the rest of the story is the mother, my daughter, who's really bigger and stronger than me. She was able to rip that shirt off, and I call 911.
The grandmother said the 2-year-old was stung 25 times, mainly on his back. Both grandmom and mom had at least 10 stings each. One of the most terrifying moments, says the grandmother, waiting.
The ambulance did finally come, but again, terrified watching him every second after the main crisis was over. You know, there was still the crisis of what was his reaction going to be.
One yellow jacket can sting multiple times. Those stings can be extremely dangerous if you're allergic, according to the Mayo Clinic, resulting in significant heart and breathing problems. This family was fortunate, and everyone was fine, including the toddler. The park structure sent out a team to exterminate the nest.
Unfortunately, in this case, we found them through an incident with a child, but you know, with parks as large as these, we don't really know exactly where they are. Nature just kind of runs her course, and they find the most opportune space for them to create a nest.
That was Ann Emerson reporting. What can you do if you see a problem like this? Kronsberg says call the City Parks Department or the city's call center. That number, 843-724-7311. It'll be scrolling at the bottom of your screen throughout the newscast. Coming up.